This is December 31st, 2016. It's the entrance into our new humanity. Every day is going to be, but this is like a real powerful moment, as we all know, and are experiencing it in all sorts of different ways. What's going on all over in the world, and what's going on everywhere in the world.
And in the cosmos, in the universe, and how it's affecting us.
These are all coming together. So, you know, the Chinese say it's interesting, may you live in interesting times. Well, this is this is beyond interesting. This is cosmic, cosmological.
Fascinating. It's fascinating.
I don't know, but all the words that you can come up with, whatever it is that you would like to be the truth for you, the reality of this shift, and however you're experiencing it, wherever you are in your being, whatever state of being you're in, with all the rays of emotions and emotions and thoughts in your mind and identity. So it came to me that, to make it really simple, all that's happening is humanity is coming to an identity.
A new name.
It's coming to an identity crisis. And what we've been suffering from is a mistaken identity. We just simply don't know who we are. We are ignorant. You know, Shakespeare, Jesus said, forgive them for they know not what they do. And this is the past humanity, the Homo sapien. We are shifting into what is well said and is a new way of being human still, because we're still human, but it's shifting into on our spiritual side. We're becoming more our spirit. And so we're calling it a Homo spiritus. Homo spirit us. In the we are the Homo spiritus.
Yeah, there are a lot of
as
names
a collective
going around about what we might be called, and maybe there will even be a variety of species that emerge. I've heard Homo luminous and Homo universalis, but Homo spiritus is what came. Homo spiritus is what came through, at least for our path.
Yes, because our path is that the spirit, that is energy, that is love, that is God, that is life, that lives in us, that we can intentionally choose to live in our hearts. And whether you call it heart chakra, whether you call it heart science, heart math, heart awareness, we're simply calling that a heartist. Those Homo spiritus, ones who commit to living in our compassion, in our caring, in our feminine, nurturing,
Heart-based wisdom.
heart-based wisdom. And so we're calling that state of being the Tinkton. So the tinctum. So we are creating a kind of a structure or place or something we can all identify with, that this Homo spiritus who lives in the heart and is the hardest, in the tinctum, the Tinkerbell, loving, caring energy, the feminine, shifting from the...
It's the magical feminine girl, the maiden, the little girl, the magical essence of compassion and joy and play. You know, out tinking things. Tink, tink.
And it's in all of us. It's in men and women. It's our balance. It's our balanced state of being. Balance between our masculine and feminine energies. And also, then of course, between us. Between all of us. Between all our relations. In all our relations. So how do we leave that, and how do we shift from this masculine, massive form of thought patterns and habituates that we have gotten ourselves into in this third dimensional war on life?
Mind programs and constructs and remembering who killed who, where, when, and why, and not remembering the truth, and teaching our children and compartmentalizing their minds, creating robots out of our very own children. That's what Homo sapien has been doing. Homo spiritus sees the individual and allows that individual to discover who they are and what they want, why they're here, what do they want to do here. So we are...
So that's what we're doing. We are discovering why we have been discovering. We've been discovering, and this is what we've come to, is a being who we are and living that shift, being that shift, being in the beingness instead of and letting everything flow out of there.
Just being in the presence and being the presence and being present with presence.
And choosing to be in love, choosing love, simply choosing being love and choosing loving. So everything that we express from our heart as artists, we intended that it's for the good of all. And so very simply, the good of all shift is loving, is expressing love in deed, in thought, in action. Which requires a mind at peace, which requires a mind that's clear.
Which may require reprogramming and defragging. It may require upgrading to new technology. It may require dissolving and erasing and clearing. It may require some work. It may require some action to choose and intend to change the constructs of your mind and rise into the mind of the we, the one mind, the God mind, the divine mind, so that we all think not the exact same thoughts, but our own perspective of the one thought, the thought of love.
So the shift from sapien to spiritus, and into heartistry, this journey from the mind to the heart, to live there, and then to express only with the intention of good. Then you're in the tinctum. It's tinctum just suggests the maternal, the feminine energy of love and caring and nurturing, which is what we also so would welcome, so are welcoming.
So with the birth of new humanity on planet Earth at the end of 2016, beginning 2017, we move from a 9-year of completion into a 1 year of new beginnings. We enter the Chinese New Year of the Fire Dragon, which equates to the Phoenix rising. We recognize the chaos in the world and are consciously seeing in a higher realm that we're all welcome to see within. If you check the Facebook posts we've been making about the helium in the atmosphere that's entering our beings, we're in the middle of a huge helium storm, but it's not the helium that you put in a balloon, and it's not the helium that makes you sound like Donald Duck. It's a plasmic helium that is entering our nervous systems and the very cells of our body. It's coming not from the sun, but from the opposite direction of the sun. And it is HeaLIum. We're healing with the helium and activating our 12-strand DNA, activating RNA and DNA that have not been active in a long time. So don't limit what you think your human body can do, because your human body is changing, and it's going to change fast now. And depending on how clear you are, will determine how easily this change is on your cellular form. So be gentle with yourselves. Take care of yourself. Don't think I'm sick. Don't allow illness and dis-ease to be the truth of your mind. Allow the change and the transformation necessary in your body without hindering the process.